Diane in Denmark here. Rah, 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 hurry, hurry, hurry. It is Friday and it's been a really long week, but we made it to the end of another week. It was pouring with rain during the night, but you know what I say, hey ho, we make our own sunshine. And I've hopefully got a little bit of sunshine to bring you today. I am doing an unboxing video. And I'm going to say, Diane doing an unboxing video. Well, let me just explain what I'm going to be unboxing, because it's something a lot of you have been intrigued with in some recent videos that I made. I'm going to be unboxing, can you guess? Danish slices of chocolate. Now, I know many of you have been intrigued by this idea that here in Denmark we have chocolate, which is very thin slices that we eat on top of rye bread, whether it is for our breakfast in the morning or for a packed lunch or maybe just an afternoon snack. And I have actually made videos about Flylady Chocolate before, that's what it's called. If you want to know more about my life here in Denmark, about winter bathing, see me sightseeing, Tivoli Gardens, all those kind of things, it's all on my playlist. If you click up there on the video, I've got a whole playlist called Life in Denmark and about hygge and other travel videos. But today I thought, as it's been a long week, let's really dive into the subject, and I'm going to do an unboxing of these to show you what it looks like. So if you haven't already done your morning routine, you know, make sure you are kind of dressed to shoes, ready to go. And especially you may want to eat your breakfast before you start watching this, because it might make you hungry. So anyway, let me just grab what I need and let's dive into unboxing these chocolate slices. Now, of course, make sure you wash your hands before you start. And normally in Denmark we eat rye bread, and you've seen me doing videos about this before. This is the standard rye bread that you get at the supermarket. There's all different types, some with lots of seeds and some with not so many seeds. But we like the one which is hygge, which is sunflower seeds. And what we normally do is take a piece of the bread. I'm just finish off my morning coffee. Got a little plate here. Let's see if I can move you back, back. We take a slice of the bread, put that there on the plate. You can see some of the seeds are already falling out. And it depends on your family whether you are the type that puts butter on the bread first or just goes straight for the slice of chocolate. I quite like it with butter, and also I've told you before, in Denmark there's an expression which is called tensmør, which means that you put on the butter so thick that when you bite into it, actually you leave teeth marks behind, and that's called tensmør. And you know, I love, you know, anything that's butter, cream, all those kind of things. So I love tensmør. The opposite of tensmør, teeth butter, is skrabesmør, where you put some butter onto it a little bit and then you just kind of almost scrape it off again. Who would do that? I don't know. Anyway, so you've got your piece of rye bread, and let's get into the first packet. Now I've given you the prices for these, and if you don't know what the exchange rate is for the Danish crown, that's the currency we have here. Just look up on Google. You know, what is, for example, 30 Danish crowns in, you know, pounds sterling or euros or wherever you are. So this is quite a standard one, Gallo Jensen. Let me just open it. I've got a pair of scissors here. Oh, I should do one of those, what is it, ASMR videos, so you can hear me slowly. Can you hear that? Do you watch those ASMR videos? I think they're kind of creepy in a way. Anyway, okay, I'm opening up. I wish I had smelly vision, because I can already smell the chocolate. So here's our little box. And in this one you get 2 boxes for 30 krona and 95 ur, which means ears. Let me just open up. Can you listen? Da, da, da. Right, there we are. Now they're all different, so I'll show you this one. And this one, already a bit of it has broken. But you can see that's how it looks, that's how thin it is. And on one side it's got a pattern, on the other side, and normally you would break this into 3, and then you can just kind of layer it up like that on your bread. But I find that if I don't put on the butter, it kind of falls off. So it's up to you. So that's the galoyessen. That's that one. Let me just pop this back in the box. Side, or I'll tell you what, I better not. I'll eat it myself later. Okay. So that's the galoyessen. That's the first one. And for your 31 krona, you're getting 216 grams. Okay, so if you want to work out the maths of that one. So that's that one. Put it behind me. Right, on to the next one. And this is a cheaper brand. And it comes, also the chocolate comes in milk chocolate and dark chocolate. In our house, we always buy the dark chocolate because the milk one really is mainly for kids, or so sometimes it doesn't even really taste like real chocolate. And these packets, they cost $11.25, and you're getting 120 grams. Yeah. So let's open up this one. Are you ready? The ASMR people, ready to listen? Whoop. Oh, and you can see a lot of the time when you buy this kind of chocolate, be careful not to kind of throw it around because it ends up in bits, but it doesn't matter. Perhaps you're the type that likes to do like a little jigsaw puzzle and put it back together. And I'll show you these ones. These are already done in 3, and that's what that one looks like. And then again, you see, so it's very thin, and it does make, hold on, I better not put it in there. Put it back in the box. In relation to the amount of bread, hold on, let me just show you the bread. There's a slice of bread, and there's a Pollock chocolate. So actually you're getting a lot of rye bread in comparison to the actual amount of chocolate, depending on how much chocolate you put on. Right, so that's that one, and then on to the next one. And the next one, okay, we're going a bit more upmarket with the next one. Of course, there are organic brands, and this is and this is a dark one. And in here we're again getting 120 grams. And the price of this one is 23.95, which is basically 24 krona. Right, let me get this one open. Oh, this is like a kind of old, one of those old, you know, cigarette packet things. More ASMR noises going on. Oh, hold on, I'm just going to attack. I'm going to attack it with my scissors. Okay. Now, I haven't tried this brand before. I should really do a taste test, but I hate watching people eating, so I'm not going to put you through that, watching them eating it. Okay, get the wrapper off. If I can get the wrapper off, this will work for this one. Right, let's have a look. Oh, and this one is a bit more fancy, the packet. You open it up, and then there's a little thing to stop it falling out, I suppose. Right, and a wee bit of fun facts as well. Okay, I'm going to open it up. That one. When I bought these at the supermarket the other day, I hid them. And when my kids see how much chocolate we've got, they're going to go, oh gosh, Mum's gone absolutely crazy. Yeah, I did go a bit crazy. Okay, this, so here's the organic one. And again, you've got the 3, it's done into 3. And I'll just show you that one. There we are. You can see a bit's already fallen off. There's that one. And then the last one, and of course there are many more types of Pollock chocolate that you can get here in Denmark. And I know in other countries you have some kind of chocolate toppings. Of course there's things like Nutella, we also like Nutella. And also when I've been a lot in Holland, you have hagelslag, which is a great word, hagelslag. Which is like chocolate vermicelli, you know, hundreds and thousands, which you sprinkle onto your bread. But in a way, it doesn't taste, it tastes more sugary than like real chocolate. This is real chocolate stuff. Right, okay, this one we're really going up market. This is a really top brand. And the price is more expensive, $26.95, and you get less chocolate, of course. It looks like a big packet, but you're actually getting less. You notice that sometimes it looks like a bigger box, and then when you open it, it's actually quite small. So let's open this one. This is the expensive expensive one. And listen, please don't go online trying to order these things, because they probably cost a fortune for you to get them, you know, and get sent to you wherever you are in the world. I mean, you could melt some really good chocolate, pour it out onto a piece of baking parchment and cut it. I mean, if you're really that desperate to get it. Oh, okay, this one's a bit different. One here. Okay, open it up. And a lot of our chocolate makers, Danish chocolate makers, they also have their own fancy ones. I've seen the brand Summerbird, they used to have it, and it was actually shaped like little butterflies, which was a really nice idea. But the canny Scot, I wouldn't spend that much money on chocolate, I have to say. Okay, this one, okay, I've already put it upside down, have I? Not quite sure. That's not so smart. Oh no, it's this way. Okay, here we are. It's coming. Okay, so this looks actually a bit thicker. I'll show you. This is a wee bit thicker than the other ones, and you break it yourself. You want to hear it snap? So this one actually looks a bit thicker. I'd say it's double the thickness. It's kind of hard to tell here, but here we are. Here's one of the other ones. Do you see? So this one is a bit thicker. So this is when you're really being good to yourself and you're doing a little, some self-care, and you really want to have some good chocolate. This is probably the one to go for. Okay, and hold on, let me just wash my hands for touch anything else. We are coming up for the weekend, so if you haven't done it yet this week, please take some time to do something nice for yourself. I was telling you the other day what I've been up to for my self-care in Flylady Zone 1 this week. And one of the things that I've been having fun with was I got out some hammer beads. Now, it depends where you are in the world. Maybe you know hammer beads or maybe you don't. But this is something that kids in Denmark play with. It's the ones that you put onto a board and you can iron them and then make little things. And I discovered the other week that my hoop earrings, these are just my plain hoop earrings. I discovered the other week that I can put hammer beads onto it, and then I can make some new kind of coloured earrings. So I've been having some fun with that. So I hope you notice my earrings today. I've been using some hammer beads, and of course you can change it up depending on what colour you've got. Let me just get these ones back on. So maybe you've got some craft supplies at home that you haven't been using, or you know, used to belong to the kids. Let me just get that one back on again. So I'm all kind of matchy today. I also have been playing about that. This was an old pair of earrings that I had, and then I took this bit off, and then I realised also the other day I can put that on my... So just have a wee bit of fun. And these are some of the tiny hammer beads that I've put onto some gold hoops, so I can just kind of mix and match. So have a wee bit of fun with your things this week. Also, if you enjoy reading, I've started putting up what I'm reading on my blog. It's dianedenmark.com, and the other day I had some recommendations from people, and I'm just telling you, you know, what I've been reading recently, so it's a bit easier instead of me making the videos about what I'm reading. Oh, and go and check out, I've got my friend Sue, she's got a really good book blog if you're really interested in books. And one other thing, I'm moving my blog to a different site at the weekend. So if you go on to it and there are weird things happening, you just need to bear with me. But I've really enjoyed getting back into the blogging thing again. I started blogging in 2009. So there was tons of stuff there, and I've just been enjoying doing that. So anyway, let's get on because it is Friday, woohoo, best day of the week. And I hope you also noticed that, look at that, I'm in the kitchen today. My husband and my daughter, they are still on lockdown. I've told you that Denmark has been easing the lockdown. My husband and my daughter are still studying and working from home, so no kind of change there. But my husband had a meeting in town today, so woo, I'm back in the kitchen, you know what I mean, small pleasures. So anyway, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. enjoy a little treat, perhaps some chocolate, or maybe get some reading done this weekend. And I think that was it. And otherwise, I shall probably see you on Instagram and my blog over the weekend. And otherwise, I'll be back here on YouTube on Monday. So anyway, live long, prosper. May the Danish hygge be with you. Oh, the sunshine has come out, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now, and a rah, rah, rah.